Hey, little calf. Hey, little calf. Hey, little calf. Hey, little maid. Got Mater up here. Waiting for his lunch. I decided 2 meals isn't enough. So he's getting lunch today. And every day after today, I'm going to start giving him stuff in the afternoon. He's doing great on two meals a day, but I decided I'm going to bump it up to 3. I'm not going to give him a full bottle, but I'm going to give him half just to get him started. I know, Duddy. Gosh, I can see my breath out here. So cold. We're going to pull this out. Make sure it's getting air. Because you helping, Puppers? Thank you so much. She's helping. She's a very good dog. So I had someone ask me the other day when I was doing a live with Mater. They said, why on earth do you hold that bottle so he has to crane his neck like that? Well, actually, if I'm being honest, I'm about, probably 3 feet off the ground. Their mother's udders are probably maybe 1.5 feet, 2 feet off the ground. So technically, I'm actually holding this bottle way too high. If this was actually its mother, probably, honestly, genuinely, be down here. Come here, buddy. He's like, what the heck, Mom? We don't put it down there. Ah, it's supposed to be up here. Well, sorry. Probably be down here, something like this. So when I put it up high, I'm actually not making him crane his neck. And it's actually not hurting him because this is how his mom would probably be feeding him. This is about where he'd be at if he was drinking out of his mom. So I'm not hurting his neck by putting it up higher. Just thought I'd throw that out there for anyone who's hating on me for the way I'm holding my bottle when I feed the calf. This is Mater. He kind of likes it down this way. Maybe I'll do this from now on. More like his mama. Even though the haters will hate on me. And hi, Puppers. Tell everybody you said hi. Good afternoon, South Carolina. Very cool. Yes, this is Pupper. She's a farm dog. She's a very good dog. She's always here helping out, doing whatever I need her to do. Yeah. Looks after the livestock, wearing a fancy sweater, aren't you, Puppers? So we're located in Minnesota. I'm giving this guy a snack. We've been feeding twice a day. That's what people recommend. Everybody, farmers and everything, they feed the calves twice a day, morning and night. But I stay at home and I have the ability to feed him more often. And I kind of decided, what the heck, I'm going to feed this calf 3 times a day. I have the ability to do it. I want to do it. I enjoy him. He's just going to be a beef calf, but I don't care. I have the time. So what the heck? I'm feeding him 3 times a day. Just feeding him a little less at noon, but I'm going to feed him 3 times a day. If you have the ability to, a calf would normally be nursing off of his mom whenever he wanted to. So I don't think 3 times a day is going to be overkill for that little guy. I think it'll actually help him. I think it'll actually be better for him. That's my take. That's what I've decided to do. So it's been a while since I've been on alive. These are my babies. Here's Atlas. Just put out the this is Atlas. So Atlas is out of a kill pen in Wisconsin. Oh, hey Beth, how are you? Reeves raised beef cattle. I'm an old I'm an old farmer's daughter. Okay, so so this isn't we raised calves growing up. I wasn't raised on a farm, but I'm this is the second time I've raised a calf. We've raised baby goats, but we're raising a calf for the second time here. And just like if I have the ability, I just put his mineral block. I just put it out this morning because I was keeping it put back because he was kind of just like using it as a hi Normie. This is Norman. This is Lovey. They're very, very friendly, very sweet, and probably both looking for a treat. But Atlas, as you can see, is doing great. I'm gonna take this away in a minute. He just discovered it's here again, and he is snacking. He will just literally snack on that the whole time. Hi, sweetheart. This is Atlas. He my baby. He my baby. Hey, Mary. It's good to be back. So let me tell you guys, let me tell you guys what happened. Hey, Normie. I put their blankets on yesterday when I got home because I just thought, oh, it's just too cold for comfort. I want these guys. Um, the Arabians were both shivering, and I don't like that. And I try to be careful about when I put blankets on, and everybody's like, don't put them on too much, and don't put them. When the horses are shivering, the blankets need to go on. So we put the blankets on last night, and he's so grateful. Hey, Robbie from Duluth. So we're from Minnesota, and we had no snow. It felt like spring like 2 weeks ago. I was doing lives all the time. It was great. And then right before I left to go to North Dakota, we got an insane storm. It was wild. I hardly got out of here. I was nervous about leaving the animals, but my husband proved to me once again that he can handle everything while I'm gone. And he took amazing care of everyone. Awesome care of Atlas. He was feeding Atlas. Atlas came from a kill pen, and in order to help him gain weight, even though it might not look like he needs to, he's missing some weight in his top line here. And we're also giving him supplements to help him with some issues he has going on. He also has teeth problems, and he's over 25 years old. So we're trying to help him, and so my husband was feeding him mash twice a day. And when it's this cold out, you don't want the mash to freeze. So you have to keep the mash warm in the house until feeding time. So my husband was giving him mash twice a day, and we put him in a separate spot to feed him. The gate here, we go in here, we dump his food in here, and we lock him on this side just so that he can eat. He can still go outside, but just so that he can eat separated from the other horses. And my husband said he was such a champ. Like he knows now when it's feeding time. He knows now when it's feeding time, and he goes right in there. Don't you, sweet boy? I'm just really proud of him. He's doing so good. He's eating on his hay net, and he's just doing such a good boy. Yeah, he definitely looks great. So his blanket is coming. He is somebody donated the blanket, purchased the blanket off of my wish list for him. So I'm gonna check the PO box today because there's other items coming as well. So I'm gonna check the PO box today to see if his blanket came. He is a very, 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 very thick coat. He has a very thick coat. My Arabians do not. So they both have blankets on right now. He's doing all right without a blanket on. Ideally, I would put a blanket on him like overnight because it gets a lot colder. Hi, sweetheart. You want to say hello? Yes. See what I mean by just kind of chowing on that thing? So I think he looks better already. Like Mary, you're saying, I do too. I came home. I'm watching him. I'm so excited. I came home and right away the first thing I saw is, oh my goodness, Atlas is up eating out of the hay feeder. And we have a new hay net coming today that has really big holes in it so that it's easier for him to get the hay net or the hay out. Oh, we got a lot. Let me tell you guys, we got like 8 to 12 inches. It was crazy and it was blowing. Hi, darling. Here's Miss Love. Can I show them? Look at this. This bale was like all the way out to here, and this was a full bale. And the amount that they have eaten, yes, you too, Lovey. You're a good girl. I know. Let me fix your. I don't know what you did to your blanket. What did you do? She busted it right off. This is the clip. This is the clip. She busted it. She broke it. She broke her blanket. Lovey doll. Oh, damn it. So she broke a clip off. I have to buy another clip because, see this? This comes undone and I can take this off. I'll have to buy her another clip. She broke it. She must have been rolling with her blanket on and busted the clip. I've never ever seen that before. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, this is not acceptable behavior, ma'am. I love you, but this is not acceptable. Ugh. Damn it. Okay, that's okay. It's not a big deal. I'll just get another clip. Maybe tonight. I have to go get you another clip because I don't. Oh, Dan, I don't like the idea of keeping this on you now because the clip is not holding it in the correct position. So that's putting a lot of strain on the bottom clip. And I really don't want to ruin that. So I feel like I need to actually take her coat off until I can get a clip on there, which is tonight, because I don't want you to ruin your coat completely. And I can see that you've done a number on it. Dang it. They're always doing something. There's the minis. I'm going to maybe pick some hay for the minis. When the snow is on the ground, I don't mind feeding them off the ground a little more. And I already filled their hay bag this morning, but they need a snack. We'll fill the hay bag again tonight. They ate it really quickly, which is okay. But I'm just gonna pull out of here for them. We also have little square bales that we feed the minis with, but they really love this stuff. All right, let's go give the minis a snack. That looks like a hefty snack. And the minis, Rosie can use snack. Little John's kind of chunky, but he still likes a snack too. And he's lost a lot of weight. He looks really good. The vet was really happy with his size. And that's saying something because she was not thrilled when I got him out of the kill pen. She was not happy with how big he was. And she said it's really bad for his joints to be as big and as fat as he was. Now, as you can see, he's still kind of a chunk. But here's a snack. Here's Rose. Oh, you guys are spoiled. Spoiled babies. Yeah. Don't let the light fool you. It's very cold. Like it looks like it would feel warm. Like, look at the sky. It's so lovely. No, it's cold. Lovey, I think I have to take your coat off. I don't see any way around to take her coat off because, oh, thank you. Sorry. I'm riding horses in the spring. Yeah, it's great. I can't wait for spring. I'm gonna to help her. I try to talk to her through this because she's not a huge fan of me doing. She's from a kill pen, so she's had a lot of trauma in her life. They don't all, but some of them do. So I try to talk to her when I'm doing this. You guys can't see this, but I have to go underneath her leg, her back legs, in order to take the straps off. The straps go around her back legs, underneath her belly. So it's a you're very close quarters. And so I like to talk to her through doing that. Hi, honey. Look at her. Being such a good girl. She knows that when I put the coat on, I always bring treats. She'll be looking for treats when I put it on. When I take it off, I just take it off. Look at that. Cannot believe it. Lovey doll. Yeah, I just can't have this on here. Yeah, we have to have this off because I can't have it on here and have risk you getting caught or something happening. So we're just going to take it off. But look at her body condition is fantastic. She used to be, when I first got her, she was extremely thin. Of course, there's some mud under there, dried mud, because it was just warm and she rolled. But I'm not going to risk it. So I'll go get one today so that she doesn't get cold tonight. Good thing the sun is shining is all I'm going to say, or it would be even chillier. And it's up to 20 something today. So it's not bad that I have her coat up. She won't be shivering, but I have to get it fixed before tonight. Hi, Atlas. Atlas, I'm sorry. I got to take that away from you because you're just going to eat the whole thing. Hey, Janetta. Hey, everybody. You're on. Welcome. And the minis blankets are not on, and that's because the minis have super thick coats. So I do put the minis blankets on, but not now. They do not need them. The minis. Hi. Hi, Alice. Hi, sweet boy. Excuse me. Thank you. The minis do not need them on today or tonight because they have thick coats. Excuse me, guys. You can actually, believe it or not, do more harm than good if you put the coats on when they don't need them. So I try to be mindful when I use them. The minis would do the same thing. So the minis have to be monitored as well when I give them mineral, because the minis will just sit and eat the entire mineral block. So they have to be monitored too. Hey there. Hi, Miss Lovey. Hello, Mr. Gnome. Mr. Gnome, your counterpart has ruined one of the buckles on her blanket. Can you tell your counterpart I'm not happy with her behavior? Miss Lovey. Miss Lovey doll. And Atlas. Are you saying hi, buddy? You're such a good boy. Your hair looks so good. His hair is already starting, and I know that I've only had him like probably a week and a half. So I know maybe you think like it's too quick to make a difference, but like I feel like his hair is already getting softer. He's on a supplement, a hair and coat and his mane and tail supplement supposed to help him make him softer. Yes, I know. I've observed their behavior. So is Mike. He is definitely the dominant horse still. He is definitely the boss horse, and we have noticed that behavior with him and Atlas as well. Atlas definitely steps down to Norman. Norman is still the boss, but we've also noticed that Lovey tends to like the company of Atlas more than Norman. So it's interesting. Hi. Hi. I see Lust. Thank you, Joy. They are incredibly beautiful. I'm not going to lie. I am very biased because they are my horses and because they're all old babies, old seniors, and I'm very biased because they're my horses. But I do think they're all beautiful. I know nobody, usually the sorrels get passed up because it's a sorrel. Who wants them? They're not fancy. But oh my gosh. Talk about broke horse. Yeah, and just talk about a sweet boy. Talk about a sweet boy. Curious. Yeah, you're a good boy. And how about you, Atlas? Yeah, hi, buddy. Yeah, see, I can see like some gray spots. Interesting. I'm curious to see what his coat looks like once he sheds out for the winter. I have a feeling he's going to be a very, 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 very dark color once he sheds out. Hi, Norman. I think so too. I think and it's just like I've only had him a week and a half, but we all know from watching like Phoenix and Lovey, even 2 weeks in, we can usually see a difference even 2 weeks in their weight. So I'm excited. I think he is too, Marion. He's definitely at the feeder a lot. A lot. Now Norman does get pushy around the food, and so as you guys know, he gets fed separately, 2 meals separately, um, by himself of soaked feed. So he is a spoiled boy. Yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is. Hey, buddy. What made you get into this? Okay. Oh, you must be new, Renee. So my name is Anna. These are my babies. This is Norman. That's my kill lot boy. So I loved horses ever since I was little. I absolutely loved horses. But I got Norman. He was the first horse, and I absolutely love him. He's an Arabian. And after I got Norman, I someone sent me a link to look at a horse in a kill pen, and I clicked on it, and I had no idea what a kill pen was. And all of a sudden, I started looking into it and realizing like what happens to kill pen horses, and I started researching it, and I was mortified, and I rescued a horse. His name was Slim Jim, and I that's where it started. That's where it started, and it just kept going. I was He's my ninth horse from a kill pen. This guy is. This is Atlas. Um, the first one I rescued after 6 months of caring for him, we found out that there was so much sand in his stomach he would require a $20,000 surgery, and he only had a 50% chance of making it through surgery. So I had him put down. That was the first horse I rescued from the kill pen, and we were kind of absolutely horrified. But we did it again. We rescued again because it was just realizing that every horse after has just been a rescue, and I can't explain like watching their progress and watching how they change in their demeanor and just the way that they are. Like I don't know, I just fell in love with doing it. And so the first 3 or 4 that I rescued, I didn't have any help with. I did it on my own, my husband and I. We did it with our own finances. And probably the fourth horse I rescued, I reached out on my page and I just said, uh, if anybody wants to help me, I'm going to rescue this horse out of a kill pen. And it was my first horse that I asked for help with was Lovey, and I have her right up here. And she's the first horse like I asked for help. She was skin and bones. She had a halter that had grown into her head, and she was going to go to slaughter. And um, I just couldn't leave her there. So I asked for help, and the people on my page within literally hours raised enough money for me to rescue her out of the kill pen. So we rescued her and we got her home, and everybody like followed her story, and not every single horse has gone like that. She's a senior. She's an Arabian. She's a mare. She's a sweetheart. But if you go and look on my page, it's bigjohnandfriends.org. If you want to check out my website, bigjohnandfriends.org, you can read about all the horses I've rescued. Atlas, Atlas down there is not on the page yet because he's new. He's he's very new, so I have not gotten him on the page yet. But you can read Miss Lovey's story, and you can read the story of my other ones. I have 2 minis up there. Both of those are from kill pens. But yeah, that's how it kind of started, just with one horse, and then it was like after I realized that people want to help, um, people started like being willing to donate, and somebody's like put together a wish list. Someone else is like, you should make a website to share your story, and so I'm fairly new to it. We've been on for about less than 2 years on YouTube, but we've rescued 8 horses. Some of those we have helped cross the Rainbow Bridge because they did not make it. I normally rescue, except for one, I rescue seniors that people, mostly the Amish, dump because they're too old. Old workhorses, um, horses that are getting harder to feed or take care of or can't pull their weight or can't do enough work. So normally the horses that I rescue are ex-Amish horses. This is Atlas, and he is an exception. He is not from the Amish. Yes, welcome, welcome. So it's rewarding to see the progress they make here. And they come in after being flipped around and going from auction to auction or going to different kill pens and being shipped in big trucks and going through very horrific circumstances. Kill lots are not pleasant. They just come from really, really, and it's so enjoyable to watch them settle down here, settle in here, get spoiled, get loved. People, people, people love watching their progress. They love sharing the journey with me, and I like sharing it because these are old souls and they bring so much joy and so much awareness to what's going on because I wasn't even aware of kill pens. I didn't even know what they were like 3 years ago. And now that I know and like I've been able to help 8 souls, it's fantastic. And I say I, but I really mean we because I couldn't have done it. Like my followers have helped me. My followers helped me raise money for this guy. This is Alice. My followers sent him a nice warm winter blanket that's going to be coming in the mail. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. My followers follow the story. They're encouraging, they offer words of encouragement. I have learned so much from different horse people who have done this longer than I have, who have given me input, given me ideas. I share the struggles. We've had to put down horses. You guys know we've had to help some cross the rainbow bridge. We don't just share the glamour and glory of this. There is also a very, very difficult side, and we just kind of share everything here. Yeah, he's an old boy. He's 25 plus, but he's so sweet. Hi, Alice. You want to sniff my hand? Of course you do. Old boy. Old, sweet, sweet soul. Loves kids. Buddy, do you have Crocs on in the snow? I also have 4 kids who assist me. And that's another reason I like rescuing the seniors. They're just gentle old souls and they just do wonderful with children. All of the horses that I've rescued have really I've been blessed because they've all been wonderful with kids. This is Puppers. Yes, you're Mrs. Rescue too. She's a dog. She thinks she's a pony sometimes. She's a good one. She's a good one. But yeah, that's my Atlas is Atlas is by far, and you guys know I don't like to pick favorites. I'm not picking a favorite either. He is by far the sweetest horse I have ever had. I've ever rescued, I've ever had, I've ever met in my life. And that's counting other people's horses too. And I've met a lot of horses, but Atlas here is definitely the sweetest horse I have ever met. He's only been here not even 2 weeks, and he is incredibly sweet. Just very, very sweet, very interactive. When we're outside, even if it's one of my kids, he wants to be outside watching. He comes to the gate. You can do anything with him. You can sit you like I'm right directly behind him. He's just sweet. There's not a mean bone in his body. He's just a sweet, sweet horse. Yep. He's gentle, gentle beyond what I knew existed for a horse. He is a sweet, sweet boy. So then we keep water at all times. This is our tank, and it has a de-icer in it. Here he is. Yes, you look so good. You look so good, Atlas. I gotta step by and grab my. I can't do a super long live because I gotta tell you guys what happened. Um, Atlas's owner passed. The family didn't know what to do, and he ended up. See, that's my thing, guys. I know for a fact, and you guys know, like I'm shoot you guys straight. When there's a horse here that's been abused, I just call it out. If I can see abuse, if my vet can see abuse, we call out the abuse right away. We say what we think, we say what we see. This horse has not been abused. He came, who knows? Someone loved him. Somebody loved him a lot and somebody took care of him and taught him things. You can just run your hand down his leg and he picks his foot up for you. Someone loved him and treated him with respect and kindness. He knows what treats are. All my Amish horses didn't know what treats were. They didn't even know how to take a treat out of your hand. He knows what treats are. Someone loved him. someone loved him. He came from someone who loved him, and I have a feeling they had a hard time giving him up. Who knows what exactly happened, but he's here now, and I'm just happy that we get to continue to love him the way somebody else must have. What, buddy? Why don't you go in the house? You got Crocs on and you look a little cold. So I have to share something on here, okay, buddy? And then I will come in, and then we gotta. Can you put this up by the sink for me? My little helper. Yeah, that's a little cold. And put your socks in the washing machine to get washed. And your pants too. That looks a little chilly. We got Crocs here. Does he have winter boots? Yes, he does. We have Boggs boots. He just, excuse me, sir. I mean, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, he has Boggs boots. Just have to wear Crocs. Um, you need help, bud? The door. So while I was gone, I was just gone for 3 days. I don't usually leave. I was gone for 3 days, 2 days of traveling, 1 day of spending time with my sister and her kids in North Dakota. And while I was gone, my husband was taking care of everything. He was taking care of all the kids, himself, the animals, all my 5 horses, the the calf needs to be fed. He did everything, and he did a great job. but but while he while I was gone, the dishwasher took a dump. So the dishwasher broke, and like what was it? A month ago, our dryer broke. So our dryer broke, and now our dishwasher broke. We got a new dryer, but now we have to get a different dishwasher because it literally busted and broke. And it's not like one of those things that you can fix it. Oh no, it's toast. So, so needless to say, I got to get going because now my day has filled up drastically fast because we need to get a new dishwasher. I had to make a menu, pick up groceries, all the stuff that yep, so things that, but yeah, no, Mike took great care of the house. Everybody looks good. Pickles is in. Hi, Pickle. This is Pickle. Pickle the farm cat. Oh, come here, Pickles. Oh, I know. Puppers is going to be a butt. Puppers, no. Do not chase Pickle. This is Pickles. And he's a pickle cat. Ain't you, buddy? All right. Puppers, no. Do not chase him. Thank you. Puppers likes the cat, but occasionally she likes to play roughhousing with the cat. Um, okay. So, needless to say, this afternoon we're buying the dishwasher. And um yeah, but it was a good trip, good to be home. I miss my kids and I miss my daily chores and all the stuff that I do in a day here. It's very odd to not be doing all of the things that I'm normally doing. Uh it's really weird to have that many days in a row of not doing my regular life stuff. So, I'm cold. Everybody, you should take us grocery shopping soon. Oh, I know it just takes twice as long. You know what I haven't been doing, guys? I haven't been going grocery shopping. I have to be blatantly honest with you. I've been doing grocery order pickup. I order the groceries online and I go to the store and I pick them up. I've been doing that. It's wonderful because, quite honestly, I don't like dealing with people a whole bunch. And grocery shopping is tiring and exhausting. So, what I'm going to do is I already grocery shopped this morning. I went into walmart.com and I put everything in my cart. And now, between 3 and 4, I pull up to the door. I type in my numbers of where I'm parked. They come. I open the door, the trunk. They put the groceries in my car, and I drive away. And I have to deal with one person, and they're awesome. They just throw the crap in your car, and you drive away. Grocery order pickup is a lifesaver. It's wonderful. Highly, highly recommend. It's great. So I don't do much grocery shopping anymore because I don't have to. But tomorrow probably. Oh, Duddy, we gotta leave in a half hour. Holy buckets, guys. Yep, we gotta leave in a half hour. I need to get off of here because I gotta get rolling. But here's what I'm working at my next project. My project's starting tomorrow. This is going to be a dark uh, royal blue color, royal navy. I think you call it navy. I don't know. And that's going to be the same color. And here's where the dishwasher was. The new dishwasher is going to be in here. So yeah, I'm obsessed with the grocery order pickup. I don't know what I ever did without that. I've been using it and I love it. Got fresh chicken eggs for Melody's chickens. Only have two. She probably didn't collect them this morning. But anyways, guys, this is probably going to be a project. I don't know. Maybe we'll jump on a live while I'm doing this. But this strip that's green up here is going to be blue. This thing is going to be blue. And changing up some things in the kitchen. I do a lot of projects besides animal projects. And I might pop on a live tomorrow while I'm working on this and show you guys how it's looking. But for now, I have a half hour to get my stuff all ready to go and clean up the living room and make sure Puppers is good. Puppers' food is thawing out. Mike did that too. He was great. He got everything done. This is Puppers' food. She's got, what is she getting there? Liver and chicken breast and calf liver and chicken breast, and it looks like maybe drumsticks this time. So she's a spoiled dog. I'm letting the dishes pile up because I want to do a whole new load of dishes in the new dishwasher. Okay, everybody, I got to go over now. I wanted to pop on and just tell you guys, show you guys how Atlas is doing and how it's getting along out there. I couldn't be more happy. New hay net comes today. And I'm going to be checking the P.O. box because Atlas's blanket is coming and some other things are coming at the P.O. box, which I'm super excited for. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Everybody take care, stay warm wherever you are, and I'll probably be seeing you guys tomorrow. And I'll probably be up there almost dying painting my house. Take care. You too, Danetta, good to see you, and Mary. Do you keep all the animals or do you rehome as well? Joy, if you're still in here, I will answer that question, but I have to answer it fast because I look like I look terrible. Joy, if you are still in here, here's what has happened. I've of the 9 horses I've rescued, I rehomed 1. And the reason I rehomed him is his name was actually Big John. That's where my channel got its name. And I rehomed him because they told me he was at least 20 and he was only 8. He was a giant Belgian gelding and he was in horrific condition and had been abused and he looked terrible. And so we nursed him back to health. We fed him up and he was so bored here. He started having behavioral problems. He was bored. He would just look out into the pasture like he he was longing for something that I couldn't give him. And so I started like looking and asking around and trying to, and I ended up meeting an amazing human being who gave him the most fantastic home, understood draft horses. His draft horse had passed away. He had buddies, and it's a nonprofit carriage organization like his. He helps out with a nonprofit um, using carriage horses. So Big John actually pulls a sleigh now. He pulls a carriage. It's very light work, but he's being used for what he was bred for. He's a Belgian. He was bored here and it was showing. He's the only one I've rehomed. And the only reason that I placed him is he truly, truly was not happy here. He really struggled, and I could see that he was struggling. So he's the only one I've rehomed. Now you say, if you rescued 9 and you only have 4 and you rehomed 1, that's 5. What happened to the other 4? The first one had sand in his stomach. He was put down. My one lived here for his retirement here. That was Moo, and we laid him to rest last year. So he passed away. One of them didn't even make it 8 hours. That's Rue. You can read about her on my channel. And the other one we rehabilitated. He looked amazing. His name was Phoenix. That was just recently as well. And he had no teeth, and his care was going to be so extensive that we did the kindest thing that we could do for him because of how difficult of a shape his teeth were in. And that's all the horses that I've had. And so unfortunately, when you rescue senior horses, you know that the end is around the corner. No matter how you dice it, the end is around the corner, and you are just bringing them into retirement, and you're just helping them along as long as you can. And with senior horses, unfortunately, there have been four that I have had to help cross the Rainbow Bridge. Would I trade it? Absolutely not. Giving them a dignity and kindness in the end of their life is a privilege and a blessing, and I don't regret it at all. I don't regret rescuing them. I wouldn't change what I did because it was the right thing to do. So yeah, that's everything. I think. Um, Absolutely, Joy. Welcome, Joy. I think I'm just going to call you Joy because I don't know exactly, but absolutely, Joy. Welcome to the family. It's a great group. I try to do lives a lot, as much as I can, because people donate to this channel. And so, in turn, I like to share what I do because people have given me so much on this channel and have been so kind to me. So it's the least I can do to share with them the progress of the horses that they have helped to rescue. And so that's a part of the reason I do what I do. Also, my horses bring so much joy to so many people. And that is awesome because that's what horses do. They're so kind and they're so loving. Holy buckets, I need to stop talking because I need to get ready to go. Everybody take care. Have a fantastic day. Thank you guys for jumping on.